What is going on, guys? I am the FD Guru, bringing to you guys a Monday edition of my NBA DFS podcast. We have only 5 games on tonight's slate. There's some good value, though, already. Obviously, things can change as the starting lineups come out closer to tip-off. So, again, these are just plays that I like as of right now, earlier in the day. Usually, most of them still end up being great plays later on in the day. So as usual, I'm going to give you guys 5 plays, 1 for each position, and just like the video if these plays help you out, and make sure you're subscribed. We had a crazy NBA night last night on Sunday. We saw the Bucks get blown out by the Knicks, and we saw the Hornets, who looked like they were going to have a tough start to the season, beat the Nets. So a couple of weird games going on. A lot of people did not produce, a lot of the chalky guys. So we're on to today. Smaller game slate. We also have Monday Night Football. So plenty of things to do tonight. And so moving into today, I do like Kyrie Irving a lot at point guard here. Kevin Durant is getting rest. It looks like they're already starting to do load management for some players. There's a couple guys out due to rest reasons tonight. Anthony Davis was out yesterday due to an injury, but who knows? It's probably just rest. Kyrie Irving's a great play, though, at 9,400. This Grizzlies and Nets game has the highest over-under of the slate tonight. I do expect Kyrie to have a bunch of work on the offensive end without KD on the court, and they also received terrible news that Spencer Dinwiddie had a partial tear of his ACL, so he's out for the season now. So Kyrie really has a lot on his shoulders tonight. I also like another guy in this game on the Nets that I will mention later on here. Dylan Brooks at shooting guard, 3,700. He's might be the chalkiest play of the night. He's a starter. Like I said, a high over-under in this game, should be fast-paced. He's a younger, kind of, I don't know if I consider him a stud, but he's a younger player for the Grizzlies, and they're high on him. He's played 30 or more minutes in both games to start the season. I don't know why he's 3,700 on FanDuel tonight, but you should take advantage of that salary. I would not fade him. He should easily get 20 fantasy points to reach value tonight. Then for small forward, I'm going back to the Nets. Like I said, Spencer Dinwiddie is out for the season. KD is resting tonight. Karis LeVert's probably their number 2 scoring threat on offense. He's probably still going to come off the bench tonight because he's been a 6-man kind of guy for the Nets his whole career. But he is borderline a star. He had a great opening night, 45 fantasy points. Not a great second game, but again, he's easily going to get 25 minutes or more tonight with no KD on the court and Spencer Dinwiddie. 6,300 is a fine price. You can see that he has a high ceiling, can get close to 50 fantasy points if he's going right. I do love a pairing of him and Kyrie Irving tonight for the Nets. This is definitely the best game to pick from on the slate. For power forward, I say go with Christian Wood. The Rockets are still dealing with their COVID tracing issues. We're not expecting Cousins or John Wall to be ready for their debuts until Thursday. I think I saw that in some article or something. So Christian Wood is going to be the number 2 guy behind James Harden once again. He did not disappoint in his debut for the Rockets. 43 minutes against Portland. As you can see, the Rockets are hurting without Cousins and Wall, so they're going to need him to play a lot of minutes once again. Had a day's rest yesterday, so he should be fine. 31-13. He is a stud. He takes some pressure off of James Harden, so at 8,100, he should be able to get 42 fantasy points to reach value. I'm not worried about him. A great spend up at power forward tonight. And then at center. Center's a weird position tonight. I do like Mason Plumlee on his new team, the Detroit Pistons. Blake Griffin is getting rest tonight, just like Kevin Durant. So Plumlee, he's been starting at center. He should see some more minutes as the big man because they're definitely hurting without Blake Griffin. They have a couple other guys they can throw out there, but Plumlee's definitely their best big man without Blake Griffin on the court. So in a very high-paced matchup against the Atlanta Hawks, Plumlee should be able to reach value at 6,000. He has had a couple of great games to start out for the Pistons, 32 minutes in both games, and he hit value getting over 30 fantasy points. So he seems to be about a fantasy point per minute kind of guy. Not a huge scorer, but he's a great rebounder. He gets some assists, and he can rack up some defensive stats. So at 6,000, I do like Mason Plumlee. Center is a weird position tonight, in my opinion. You either have to spend up pretty heavily or go in that middle tier with Mason Plumlee, and I do like Plumlee to save you some cash tonight. That'll sum up today's video, guys. Again, make sure you like the video. We have Monday Night Football, and then let's get after it on tonight's NBA slate. I've had a great start to the season. Again, yesterday was not a great slate, but until next time, I am the FD Guru, and I'm signing off.